going on, everyone? It's Friday. It's time to go to work. That's what people do, right? You get up, you go to work, right? Anyway, I haven't done. I skipped a video last week because I forget. I was just too dead to get that out there. Plus, I wanted to relax and commute because sometimes, what I've been doing is making these commute videos, and they're becoming like the whole commute. So I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to make it, a little bit shorter. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, a couple updates to me, my life, my channel. Is one of the goals for me this year was having my wife quit her job, and I can now say that she put in her notice. So by the end of this month, we'll be living off of one income. So what does that do for me and the channel? Well, right now, as most of you know by my complaining, is it's been a pretty tight schedule, to get, obviously, we both work full-time currently. We both, we have 2 kids, and now I have this YouTube channel, which has become basically a part-time job. Although, to me, it's not really a job. It's actually a hobby. It's fun. It's fun to me. So as long as it's fun, it's all good. But either way, it's just all things combined. Even before YouTube, it was just, things were just like so chaotic. But we never had this opportunity with the first kid, who's now 8 years old, for her to stay home. But it was manageable. One kid was manageable for us both to be full-time. We both commute, have decent commutes too. But we made it work. But once the second kid came, who's now about a year and a half, year and 3/4, it's been a rough time. Just with getting things, well, forget the house. Nothing's getting done around the house. The house is a disaster. But just getting places on time, getting him out of daycare before they close, or doing this and that. But in short, she's now going to be a stay-at-home mom, which is a blessing for me, because now I don't have to do, because right now, I'm the morning guy, right? And most of the time, I'm the afternoon guy, because she works, long days, 4 10s, which would, with the commute ends up being 11 and a half hours. So, and since I work from home 3 days a week, most of it was on me. However, it's, with the job, my job being as demanding as it is, it was just like becoming way too much. So mentally, I was just like, ready to pop, ready to blow. So in summary, it's just going to be so much easier on me, as far as, just how busy the mornings and the afternoons are. So how did we make that happen? Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop putting in new money into investing into my taxable Retire Now account. Currently, we have $250 a week going in, which is about a $1K a month, and it's been working out pretty good. It's doing well. Obviously, since she's leaving, the $500 a month from her job is now gone. But I also am turning off the auto 250 every check, which is every 2 weeks. So the 500 from mine is going to be turned off too, because again, we're going to need that income, because we're going from 2 incomes to 1. So that's one thing that will now unfortunately be lacking. However, I do still plan on reinvesting all of the dividends from the taxable account, because I plan on using what I make on YouTube to help pay the bills. So we'll have the extra money, the extra $500 a month from what I was going to put into the account, and then plus, we'll have the YouTube, whatever we make on YouTube to help. And on top of that, we'll have you know, the daycare bill will go away. So, well, actually, we're gonna leave them in one day, but the daycare bill will go down, and it'll be much cheaper on a weekly basis. So that'll save us about, you know, $150 a week or so. It'll be, yeah, it'll be, I forget what the amount is, but either way, you know, regardless, we're gonna make it work for our mental sanity. So what does that mean for YouTube? That means I will have more time for YouTube, because right now, for example, it's Friday, right? You know, Fridays, Wednesday, you know, most of these days, for me to get the video out, I have to either get up at the crack of dawn, or I have to get it within my 10 to 15 minute window I have in between work and, you know, daycare drop off. So it's been tight, and it's been rushed, and it's been like really, you know, really tough. But it was manageable. I was doing it. But now, what I'm gonna do, what I plan on doing is probably, you know, getting up. Still, I'm gonna get up early, and I'm gonna get these daily videos done in the morning in advance. Probably gonna schedule them for 6:30 every morning, and you know, they'll be posted like they do today with the premiere. I think you guys don't mind that. I think it's pretty cool, because, by the way, when I post the premiere, what that means is, it means you can watch it live together with everyone else. Sometimes I'll be there too, sometimes I can't be, but it just allows people to watch the video for the first time together, and they can comment together. I'm getting about 100 or so people that watch that, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, I enjoy it. I think it's a cool feature on YouTube. I saw someone say the views don't count, but you know, whatever. I just think it's a cool feature. You know, and outside of that, I think I'll just have, you know, more time in general to do, you know, some content, some more content. So I think overall for the channel, it's going to be a much better situation. One thing that's going away is the Friday version of the commutes. So by the end of this month, there's no more Friday commutes, because I'm going to go to the office Tuesday, Wednesday. But since my wife will be home, I can go into the office as early as I choose. I don't have to go in, you know, at this time, because I have to drop off my son or whatever. I can go in whenever. So I'm going to move the commute video from Friday to, you know, Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever works. So I don't know. We'll see. Wednesday's probably better. It's the middle of the week. It's the yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not going to get rid of it completely, so don't worry. Because people do like these videos, and that, to me, that surprises me. Which, by the way, guys, this is not a video, it's a podcast, okay? Although I'm hitting record and you see me, it's not, the purpose is not for the video, because I'm not looking, you know, I'm not doing anything, I'm just driving, you know. I could always just flip the camera the other way so you can look at the vent. You know, it's more about the audio. And most people, they listen to this on their way to work anyway, so it all works out. But what else? What else do I got? Oh my God, guess what? I bought a freaking laptop. I did it. I bought a freaking laptop. And you know what made me buy the laptop? Is, you know, Defiance reached out to me the other week, and they're like, oh, do you want some, you know, some free merchandise, whatever, and are you interested in interviewing, you know, Jay or Sylvia? I'm like, I said yes on the free merch, sure, send it over. And I got, you know, I said I'll get back to you on the other thing, and long story short, I decided, I'm like, you know what, I'll just do it, you know. Everyone has been asking me to, so I'll just do it. And then I went back, I said, okay, who would I interview? Would I interview them together? Would I interview them separately? And who who would I interview? And then they said Sylvia. Sylvia would be the first ones you would interview. Sylvia Jablonski. She's the Defiance person who's always on CNBC, by the way. So to me, I'm freaking no one. I mean, I'm literally a scrub who makes videos on a phone, and she's willing to do an interview with me. So I have to be, I am honored. Like, this is like, to be honest, I'm lucky. That this is even happening. That they're even interested in doing an interview on my channel. I understand it's a wise business decision for them because my audience is almost all their customers. So, obviously there's a reason they're not interviewing with me because they like me. They're interviewing with me because my audience is their audience. But at the same time, it's obvious, it's a complete honor for me to interview her because, again, I don't know much about her, but I have seen her interviews and she seems really good. I liked everything. She's straightforward, just like Jay. They're both, Jay's a little more straightforward than her, a little more brutally honest, but, she seems to be a nice lady and everything. So they're like, all right, set up an interview. And they kept trying to set it up like right away. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I'm like, I have a job. I can't do this shit, and like doing my lunch break or this and that. But anyway, long story short is I set up an interview with her next week. And I'm off from work, so it's set up, and I'm like, all right, I'm not worried really about the interview. I'm worried about the technology. And I was like, I hope my phone, works. I don't even know what to use. What if someone calls me? Is gonna freaking destroy the video? So I was like, you know what? I gotta do it. And I bought a MacBook Air. My wife sent me this thing on Costco, $750, done. That's not bad. $750 for a MacBook Air. I bought it. I'm done. But now I got to figure it out. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Zoom, because they preferred Zoom. I was gonna use the StreamYard, but it's not even compatible with Apple. Like on the MacBook it said. I was like, forget this. So I'm gonna try to use Zoom, which seems to be the most, I guess, capable and one that's been around. So I'm gonna try to again, this weekend I'm gonna be busy. I have to try to somehow make time and figure this out, but I'm gonna set up the interview via Zoom on my MacBook. I'm not gonna do it live because, again, I'm not prepared. I don't even know how to do that, honestly, and I'm just gonna do it again. Hopefully I can figure it out. It's gonna be like pre-recorded, so I'll do the Zoom call, and I think it records automatically, and then I'll post it on YouTube. But anyway, the moral of the story is I bought a laptop. So buying a laptop, I bought it specifically for YouTube, so it's gonna help the channel a lot. Because today, I can't really do presentations on the phone, unless, like, you see what I could do today. I do it on, Excel sheets and all that, which it's okay. But sometimes, like, if I want to do, or a live video, for example, sharing my screen. I've been wanting to do a live video sharing my screen for some time, but I can't, and it's just, can't do it on the phone. So people are in such a rush to go to work. Not me, taking my time. But yeah, so in the end, it's gonna be better. Everything is gonna be better. It's gonna be better. Doesn't mean I'm gonna edit my videos, by the way. I still don't have time for that. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little, hopefully a little different content. The daily videos are gonna remain the same. If I could figure out how to do the daily videos live, first I'll do it on the laptop. I'll see if I can figure that out. And then if I get comfortable, I'll do some of them live. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe like the Saturday one, because I don't really have time during the week to go live in the morning. But I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know. It'd be, you know, make it a little interactive. So maybe even turn on the Discord audio. I don't know. The you know, the good thing is like there's options now. There's options. So I just, you know, I'm excited for the future of the channel. I'm excited for the future of my sanity as well. And it'll be much, you know, everything will be easier. Especially, you know, my normal job. It'll be, I don't have to leave for this and that and the other thing. It's just, everything's just gonna be so much better. So I'm so happy about it. Anyway, today is YieldMax payday, guys. You guys are getting some massive checks, massive payments in your account that you're either reinvesting, you're either living off of, you know, paying bills with, or you're just leaving it in the brokerage as cash. Me personally, I'm leaving mine in the brokerage as cash, and I'm gonna do what I want with it. Actually, I might have to use it for options because I sell puts on TSLY, which is a 1.5x leverage fund of Tesla. And this week I sold a 950 put, and then it went down, and I sold a $9 put, and then it went down more, and then I sold an 850 put. So what I'm gonna do is if Tesla goes down again today, I'm probably gonna sell an $8 put. I gotta think about it though. I'm hoping Tesla recovers a little. That way, you know, it's in the range that I can actually, when I get a sign, I'm gonna get assigned on some of these. I just want to be able to sell calls next week. So I'm kind of hoping Tesla flips a little today and then Monday. But we'll see. You know, I'm doing the wheel strategy. You know, on a small fund, but I share those videos on Saturdays and Sundays, whatever it is, just so you guys know. And it's been, you know, it's fun. It's just, but the reason I'm doing it, I just have, you know, I used to do options way back, and then I lost a lot of money, and I made a lot of money, and then I just didn't have time. But since I've been doing the daily videos, what's happening is I'm just like, I'm getting like a, you know, the temptation. So this is like satisfying the temptation of doing options, because, you know, when I'm retired and have more time, I definitely plan on doing options much more, because it's fun. You think buying a stock is fun? Selling options is much more fun. It's risky too, but, you know, everything's risky. So what can you do? But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. If Tesla goes up today, then yeah, I'm probably gonna buy. I don't know. I'm looking at that. You know, I bought some Round Hill. I only bought like 2 shares each of that Round Hill fund, XDTE and QDTE. By the way, obviously their name, I love their ticker, DTE. You know, days till expiration, which is pretty cool idea. So Round Hill though, I don't know. They're not popular. They don't have like a reputation. So they're coming out, man. They're coming out with it's pretty good fun. And one of the comments I got was like, Round Hill sucks. I would never invest in it. I only got one negative comment about them, but I didn't get any positive comments about them. So as far as they go as a fund, I have no idea. But you can't. I'm not just gonna assume they suck. You know, you like to give them a chance. They obviously been around. They made that KNGS fund, which I don't know how that's doing, but then they got a couple weird funds, man. I think they got a fund called Nerd, which I was like, what? But they're probably a weird bunch, but as are we, right? So it's okay to be weird. But anyway, we'll see. I might dig into them further. Again, for those of you that don't know, I made a video yesterday on the new Round Hill funds. They pay distributions on a weekly basis. The only other funds that did that was the SoFi funds, which was WKLY and TJIF, but I was told they're no longer available, which that's pretty damn scary, you know. So that's another thing. It's like, what's the reason? I haven't found out the reason. So if any of you guys know the reason why they're no longer listed, maybe they just weren't making the money. I hope that's the reason. So if that's the reason, fine, that's okay. But if the reason is, I don't know. Again, I don't know. If you guys know what the reason is, let me know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. We'll see. Again, I have Schwab, so I'm not gonna get paid till like, 3 o'clock or something. So by that time, it's not gonna be enough time. But we'll see. Maybe they'll start paying earlier. I don't know. What else do I got? Yeah, TSLY, man. It's been going down. Tesla's been going down. So post reverse split. So people are gonna say this fund sucks. They're gonna do another reverse split. So yeah, whatever. Let them say that. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. It's up to you and what you want. But yeah, if TSLY is not performing as well as the other funds because the way Tesla moves, right? And the way Tesla honestly has not done well since the fund is launched. I think the fund launched in the 200s, maybe 220 or something, and yeah, it's gone up and down, but now it just hasn't performed well. You look at Nvidia, obviously that does so well because look at Nvidia. Look at Phoebe, that's doing well because Facebook has done well. Tesla has not done well. So, what do you want them to do? Right? So, it is what it is. But at the same time, every time Tesla goes down, and if it jumps up fast, we're just going to miss out on capital gains. So, I'm thinking about that now. Because we're nearing, what are we at? We're at like 170 something now. I mean, that's bad. And they're gonna go back to 200. It's almost like a guarantee. Like trading this stock, man, so much fun. I started swing trading, and I'll explain what I do in a second. But it's just like now that I see how Tesla goes, it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah, I'm taking advantage. I'm not sitting on the sidelines anymore. I'm making some money with this. But yeah, I'm just scared how it's going to recover. Like, they sold half of their, well, just so you guys know, I made the video already, but they closed out all of their contracts, which, great job, TSLY Fund Manager. They closed them out, and they decided to open a new position, but only with 50% of the contracts, which is fine. And it's actually like around 5% out of the money. So that's also not bad. 6 trading days. So I feel like there's progress. So even if Tesla jumps 10% next week, what the hell, this light's not even working. But if Tesla jumps 10% next week, then we'll get half of that. So, that's not terrible, but it's not realistic. But if Tesla jumps today and they see like somewhat of recovery, they could sell another 50% of the other contracts further out of the money. So that's something that they could do. But we don't know. That's why it's good to scatter. You need options. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And as far as TSLY goes, obviously I'm still not buying because I'm still over allocated. But I haven't sold, any more. I had 1,000 shares. Now I have 500, which is an odd number, but is what it is. Yeah. So I didn't. Oh yeah, I sold a THTA Theta. That's the SoFi one, and I sold it because it's not doing enough. I bought a little in the beginning. I never really bought back more in. I was up a little, so I was like, you know what? Let me get rid of this fund. This is bringing down my yield anyway, and I'm not like feeling, great about it. It's SoFi. So SoFi, the stock itself is a very volatile stock. Because the company, I'm not even sure if they're, pulling in a profit yet. But regardless of that, it's so you have that risk on top of like how the fund's going to do. and on top of that, it's bringing my yield down. So I'm like, yeah, I could find better, you know. So I closed that, and then once I heard the others, by the way, WKLY and TJF is SoFi, so I believe it's SoFi. So since those got closed down, you know, it made my decision feel even that much better. But yeah. So yeah, I used that money and I just put it into other, you know, higher yielding funds. So we'll see. I'm just, you know, again, I don't have the 1,000 extra coming in every month, which sucks. But again, I plan to reinvest all of the dividends, and I'm still like, you know, using a portion of that now to sell options. So I'm hoping I do well with that to make additional income to help, you know, pay for more stocks. Because again, the Retire Now account, it represents retiring now. But obviously, you know, there's going to be speed bumps in life. But and this is one of them, right? You know, sometimes like the wife's gotta stay home with the kids if you have a lot of kids. Or sometimes you're gonna get laid off, or sometimes this and that. But it is what it is. But anyway, I just wanted to share the news, the update to my life, to my channel, and to, you know, my account. Again, the goals are all the same. Oh, by the way, swing trading. I said I was gonna cover that. So real quick, I do swing trading now, but I do it in my wife's retirement account, which will soon be an IRA. What I do is I buy certain stocks and I buy 5 shares at a time. Okay, that's my number right now. Whatever, 5 shares. So for example, you know, I'll buy 5 shares of Tesla today, right? And then Monday, if it goes down again, I'll buy 5 more. But if Tuesday it goes up above my average, I won't buy. But if it goes back down below my average the next day, I'll buy more. I'll buy 5 more. And I'll keep doing 5. And then like when Tesla recovers and it starts, you know, say like if it jumps up, say 5%, I don't have a sweet spot, but just to say 10%. If it jumps up 10%, for example, that's when I'll start selling off my 5s. So then I'll sell 5 shares that day. And if it jumps up again, I'll sell 5 more shares. And then I'll keep repeating that until all of the shares are sold, or until you know, the stock dips again. If the stock dips again below my average, I'll buy 5 more. Okay, so you know, that's the plan. But you know, it's pretty simple. And the key with this strategy is just having funds. Like, you have to make sure, you know, that you have enough cash in your account to do this, because if you keep buying 5 and 5 and 5 and the stock keeps going down and you can't average down with it because you ran out of money, this strategy is not going to work, because you're going to be frustrated and you're going to be worried, and you might sell for a loss. But if you have the cash and you're continuing to average down all the way down, then in the end, when it flips, you'll be ready to take advantage of the capital gains. So I'm starting to add the triple leverage funds to this, which makes it even more exciting and risky. And I'm coming a little more strategic. In the beginning, it was just Tesla and coin, and it's been working out very well. But I think I should open my horizon to other funds. Again, I have to take my time though. I don't want to use too many funds because I don't have enough cash to support all of them. But right now I'm very Tesla heavy. I think I have 25 shares now. So I'm ready for Tesla to recover. And when it does, I'm going to be selling. Which, by the way, guys, don't fall in love with your stock if you're going to be swing trading. You know, just be willing to sell. And you know, even though it may still go up, again, it's about you taking a profit. It's not about how much it's going to go up from there. It's just take your profits and go. Take your profits and go. And that's it. And then rinse and repeat. And then you can start buying again, right? Once you sold all your shares, you don't have a cost basis. So I can enter the position at any point in time, and I'll start with the 5. And that's my new cost basis. And I start it all over again. And guess what? If it goes down, I buy 5 more. If it goes way down, I keep buying 5. 5 a day, 5 a day, 5 a day. And then guess what? One day, you know, it'll flip and I'll make a profit again. Obviously, if you do this on a stock or a company that's going bankrupt, you're going to lose all your money. But if you do it on a stock that you think is just fluctuates way too much, ridiculously, and you know it's a company that's going to be around, like Tesla, like to me, that's perfect stock for this, then it's a great opportunity. And so I know, by the way, RexShares has 2x Tesla. So I may add them to the party. I may just do it because, number one, RexShares is awesome because they sent out free merch to me, my whole community. Like, I gotta show them some love, man. I gotta use their 2x ETF versus just using Tesla, because you know, right now I'm in the middle of Tesla, but once I sell out of all my Tesla, you know, I'm probably gonna use the RexShares 2x one. Why the hell not? Double the income, double the profit, right? So I don't know. I'm having fun swing trading. I'm having fun options trading. I'm having fun investing in high yield funds. I'm having fun making YouTubes. You know, and it's all good. I'm not gonna say I'm having fun going to work. You know, work's okay. It's not like yay, but it's manageable. But it pays the bills, right? If YouTube ever pays the bills, yeah. Someone asked me that the other day. Would you be a full-time YouTuber? Damn right, but I don't see that. You know, I don't see that really ever being an option, unfortunately. I'd have to probably quit my job for that to even be a remote option. But you know, that is not happening. So I'm always going to be like a part-time YouTuber, you know, just like this. And you know, I'm going to make the part-time. I'm not going to make the income that some of these really, you know, like other YouTubers make that have the time. Or you know, as time goes on and my kids get older and you know they, you know, again, I have a 1-year-old who can't do anything for himself, right? So as you know, things get easier when your kids get older. You get different headaches, but things are a little, you know, you don't have to like look out for them, right? Like my 8-year-old does his own thing, so I can make videos when he's home. I can't make videos when I'm alone with that 1-year-old. Although I have to say I have done it, but it's not that exciting because you're in the back of your mind, you're like, where is he? But anyway, that's the update for today, guys. I'm almost at work, but I figured I'd shut it down now. I hope you guys enjoy this content, the podcast, I should say. As always, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. I hope you're enjoying my journey to retire on dividends. I hope you enjoy the story. Hope this didn't get too personal, because I don't want to bore you guys either, because some people don't give a damn, and I understand that. But I have to, you know, if I'm making this content in the car podcast, then I kind of have to explain. I got to put it all out there, kind of, you know, like, why the hell are you making it on a Tuesday? Or, you know, I have to, you know, or else it wouldn't make sense. None of it would make sense. So, but either way, thank you guys for watching this car podcast. I know, you know, it's a struggle to look at my ugly mug driving to work, but I'm almost there. Get through this work day, then go coach baseball with my son, and then go check out the intraday trade data in the mix of the home madness, and then I'll get that video, Saturday morning video, out to you guys. That's always a fun one, but stay tuned for that. All right, thank you for watching. Later.